Trump's 100% tariffs on foreign films, a bold move for Hollywood? In a surprising twist, former President Donald Trump has announced a dramatic plan to impose a staggering 100% tariff on foreign films, claiming it's a necessary step to protect the struggling Hollywood film industry. He took to social media to express his concerns, labeling foreign film production as a national security threat. On his platform, Truth Social, Trump passionately declared, "The movie industry in America is dying a very fast death. Other countries are offering all sorts of incentives to draw our filmmakers and studios away from the United States. Hollywood and many other areas within the USA are being devastated." He believes that this is not just an economic issue but a matter of national pride and security, stating, "This is a concerted effort by other nations and, therefore, a national security threat. It is, in addition to everything else, messaging and propaganda." To combat this perceived threat, Trump has authorized the Department of Commerce and the United States Trade Representative to kickstart the process of implementing these hefty tariffs. His rallying cry? "We want movies made in America again." But the international response has been swift. Just last month, reports surfaced that China is considering a ban on all U.S. films in retaliation for Trump's tariff hikes on Chinese imports. This move could significantly impact the American film industry, which has enjoyed a lucrative market in China. In 2024 alone, U.S. films raked in approximately $585 million in China, accounting for about 3.5% of the country's massive $17.71 billion box office. Notably, the success of films like Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire, which earned $132 million in China, has contributed to this revenue. In the wake of Trump's tariff announcements, influential Chinese bloggers, linked to local authorities, have suggested potential countermeasures, including reducing or banning the import of U.S. films. This could spell trouble for Hollywood, which has relied heavily on the Chinese market for box office success. While the U.S. and Canada domestic box office reached around $8.56 billion during the same period, the film sector still enjoys a significant trade surplus with China, as Chinese films have struggled to gain traction overseas. However, there are efforts from American-based Chinese communities to push for the release of popular animated films like Ne Zha 2 in the U.S., which has already made waves in international markets. With a budget of $80 million, Ne Zha 2 has shattered records, becoming the highest-grossing animated film in history with a staggering $2.06 billion in China, surpassing last year's U.S. hit, Inside Out 2. As the battle between Hollywood and foreign films heats up, the future of the film industry hangs in the balance, and all eyes are on how these tariffs will reshape the cinematic landscape.